So we discussed earlier, you have all these documentaries coming out, and I don't know if you watch them. This year they had the documentary on the Graham family. Um, was clearly the angle was the suicidal tendencies of the entire family. When you look at the Graham family now, after your long relationship with Mike and your training and tutelage of Eddie, did you see that growing up, or is it something afterwards you're like, man, I just didn't see it, and this is what they were about?
After Eddie did it, Mike was one of my best friends. We traveled together all the time, and we went boating and fishing and diving. Uh, Mike wasn't the same after his dad shot himself, but when his son did it, Mike was dead set on killing himself. He asked me more than a dozen times if I had my gun in my truck, if I brought a gun with me, if I would loan him a gun, because his wife had taken all the guns out of the house. And I mean, he was a serious alcoholic, and just a few drinks, would make him loopy. And as soon as he would get drunk, he would start tonguing, fuck, why am I here? I'm going to kill myself. And I guess he just did it that night in October in Daytona. I got really good memories of Mike. He was, like I said, he was one of my best friends. But just after his son had killed himself, and his son, I guess Mike had tried to get his son into the business and as a referee or whatever, and he never could, just click, and never could find his spot to stick in. And he had a bad relationship with a girl, and he just shot himself. So I think that, I don't know if it was, and now that you mention it, I think that there's history that Eddie's father killed himself too. So I mean, those things you just don't know. They can be there, they can be in someone's mind and their psyche. I don't know, but just
when he's asking you to borrow a gun, and you said a whole bunch of times, at any point did you get like angry at him, like, Mike, snap the F out of it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I talked to Mike.
So you tried as hard as you could to get through to him. What are you doing?
I would hug him. It was just brutal. It was just a tough time on him. But I
must have felt helpless.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
After the occurrence, do you feel like suicide is selfish in a way? Leaving friends?
Absolutely. I was pissed off at him for 5 years after he did that.
It must have been.
Must have just.
Why?
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
why did you do that?
Yeah.
And there's no answer.
That's the worst part. You don't get an answer.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Now how am I supposed to